The All-Star festivities, always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Shane McClanahan. What do you have on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Altuve slings to first. One up, one down.
Batting second from the San Diego Padres, the designated hitter.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Bounce back to the mound. Fires to first on the run. Bogart's retired.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And takes low for ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman.
The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. Ball one there. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And a strike in there.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Ground ball to the right side. Check swing, went around. And the count is 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Here's Mike Trout. Outfield playing there. Altuve runs. Oh, that ball drilled back up the box and nailed the pitcher. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And a foul ball. The pitch.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
He swings and fouls one off. Altuve at third. Trout at second. Alvarez over at first with 1 away. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It's gone. Grand slam. That one felt good, and just like that, they're out front. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. Up the middle. That ends the frame. Javi Baez with a big fly in the inning. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's Pete Alonso.
Well, early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least one an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Austin Riley.
Third baseman.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
In the air out towards right center. Stanton should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back in Seattle, here's Gio Urshela. Here comes a pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
How good these offenses are. There's a lot of ball game left.
And it's even up.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Next offering is in for a strike. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Two down. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Josh Bell. A switch hitter batting right. Manager out of the dugout. So they turn things over to the righty, Logan Webb. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 62.
And that's down and away.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's to third. Has some trouble with it. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Altuve batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. We have a guy after Tommy John surgery changed his arm slot a little bit. He ditched that 4-seam fastball, went with the sinker, and he's turned into a ground ball machine. One and two now. Altuve waits. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso, and they get Altuve for the out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jacob deGrom.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Brian Reynolds now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch is popped up. Altuve makes the grab, one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. For Jacob deGrom, he comes from humble beginnings. Think about it. A 9th-round pick by the Mets in 2010. He went to Stetson, and he was mainly a shortstop at Stetson. By the way, Stetson, if you're wondering, it also boasts another Cy Young Award winner, Corey Kluber. The 1-1 is fouled off. deGrom hit 1 homer in college. You know who it came against?
Chris Sale.
That's right.
How about that? Sale a lefty and deGrom hitting from the left side of the plate. You don't see a whole lot of lefties homer off of Chris Sale.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Fortes now at the plate. That one ran inside, almost got him. Lined, and that's a base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and
no trouble here, puts it away for the out. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Randy Arozarena. And one. Webb goes 6'1". He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds trying to get there. He's got it. And there's one down. And now batting, Mike Trout. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one misses. And that is ball one.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
One down, base is empty. I think with Mike Trout, when you consider all the awards, the wins above replacement, he's on a trajectory, if he stays healthy, that he'll end up as one of the greatest position players of all time.
3 balls, no strike.
Kicks and deals. And there's a foul ball.
One of the unfortunate things is that in this guy's career, particularly early, we just didn't get to see him in the postseason very much. You want to see the best players playing in October.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
David Bednar will take over here.
Now pitching for the National League,
Alvarez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And now 2-0. The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Trout at first, one gone. Got him. That's out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Betts makes the catch, and that'll do. Shohei Ohtani gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Rounded out his first time up. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And he deals. High fly ball, right field. Stanton is there. And there's one away. Trey Turner now. Flied out his first time. Bounced up the middle. Baez on the run, throw to first, and he beats the throw very close right there. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Ohtani, a former MVP. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter. Boots it. The throw to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the fourth, and now the shortstop, Javier Baez. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Helsley. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
And a pitch. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
Foul ball there. And the righty deals. Slapped foul. 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Rolls across the diamond. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Gio Urshela to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Bounce to the left side. And it stays fair. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Next pitch is popped up. Riley brings it in for the 3rd out. American. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Carlos Rodon. The pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Betts, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jason Adam up and loosening in the pen. Presley getting cranked up as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Stanton should have this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Line drive, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Trout is there. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. NL leaves 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Max Scherzer into the game. Singh, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history. Next offering is downstairs.
Yeah, Jose Altuve really tells you a lot about how he's able to play the game and feel no pressure, just performing at a high level in the postseason, and no doubt he's been a big part of a couple of the Houston Astros World Series championships.
Randy Arozarena digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1. Scherzer, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. So here's Scherzer. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next pitch is popped up. Alonso hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
So coming into the game now on defense, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Also into the ball game, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He'll be out in left field.
Number 12, Lourdes Gurriel.
Trout in the box again, takes a strike. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires.
1-1.
That's towards center. Turner in pursuit. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. The AL leads it 4-0. On the mound now, Cal Quantrill. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League, William Contreras. This one popped up, foul ground, first base side. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away. Now it's Brendan Rodgers taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Now the youngster Juan Soto getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th after subbing in on defense. In the air, left side. They get the out on Soto, and that ends the. So remaining in the game defensively, William Contreras. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Evan Phillips gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch. Alvarez leading things off and takes a strike. Next pitch just misses. 1-2 the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Stanton, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
That one drilled left field. Takes it in for the out. First offering, and it just misses. Baez, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And it's 1-1.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And here it comes. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Alonso at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw. Turner back in standing.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to get it.
Makes the grab, one down.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
That one hammered center field. Trout going back some more, to the warning track, makes the catch. Man at first, here's Mookie to hit. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, they're definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Urshela. They take the force out. Third out. Starting to back at T-Mobile Park. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now Alejandro Kirk. Devin Williams into the game.
And boom, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
And there's a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Next offering is down low.
2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. At the belt and fires. Now he breaks his bat. And he picks it up in foul territory. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Josh Bell at the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Urshela, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch is downstairs.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
A couple of singles back to back. He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
2 on, 1 out. Good eye right there.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Gunnar Henderson. 1 out. The base is loaded. Big spot for him. Justin Verlander takes over on the mound.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 2. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Full count.
Left-hand hitter waits. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 out, bases full. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Over to Alonso. Double play. Staying in the game on defense, Christian Arroyo. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. Felix Bautista on the pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Next one off the plate inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
So now 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Baez under it. Hauls it in for the out. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Gurriel gets a piece. And now the 0-1. Out to short. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now it's William Contreras. Swing and a ball hammered left field. This one's got a chance and caught on the warning track. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, George Springer. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got it by him for the K.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Swings and misses, and that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Kyle Farmer looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning. So remaining in the game defensively, George Springer. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jason Adams. And a pitch. In the air right field. Judge is there. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And now it's Juan Soto. Fly to left his first time up. There's a strike. Adam, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Movement in the bullpen, Liam Hendricks, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one ripped into right. Judge calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That one lifted to left. Springer drifts towards it. And that'll do it. 5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
First was a victorious American.
I ain't no joke. Mm-hmm.